Hello everyone and welcome to another Let's Play by Mr. Kasarian. I can guarantee, not always educational, but usually pretty fun. Alright guys, now to the important part. Hey everyone, this is Kasarian, and this is episode 12 of my Let's Play series. Alright guys, so the peat bog is out there, you can actually kind of see it. It's working away. It's doing its thing. Yep. So while that thing's running, I decided that I'm actually going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to work on my EMC production. Mostly by creating the first item, an energy collector. So, I'm going to need 6 glowstone blocks. Now, I think I have some glowstone in here, don't I? Yes, I do. So that's just going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I can just do this. Pull that out like that. And then I'm going to need some cobblestone. Wow, my cobblestone chest isn't full for once. That's a miracle. I may build a cobble gen. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about cobble gens in SMP Let's Plays. And then I'm going to need a diamond block. These things do not come cheap. Remember, kids, this is equivalent exchange, where diamond blocks are common. Okie dokie, so I'm just going to dump that back in there, dump that back in there, and I have the glass I need too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the furnace... Yeah, I'm going to do first. I'm going to teach these glowstone blocks over here, actually. It's a fuel, okay. Alright, that's better. So I'm going to put this like this. I'm going to put my furnace down here. My block of diamond up there, my glass up there. And this gets me an energy collector. Alright, now where am I going to put it? Right here. Just right there. Okay, so that's my energy collector. Now what do you do with an energy collector? Well, it collects energy. I have an antimatter relay downstairs, and what I could do is I could build it up so that, you know, the relay collects the power and this and that and the other thing. I'm not going to do that right now. A couple different reasons. Mostly I don't feel like crafting up another block of diamond. But more than that, to get to the next level of energy, I'm going to need a new type of fuel. And to get that, and if I remember correctly, gunpowder is 192, and what is coal? Coal is 128. What this will do is if I just dump some fuel in it, right? It'll start upgrading that fuel. So that gunpowder is going to become glowstone. And I'm just going to use gunpowder because it's easy. No, I shouldn't use gunpowder, because I'm going to need the gunpowder later. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come over into my valuables chest and drop that off. And I'm going to just see, glowstone is that, nickelite's that. So let me just take about, that 38 glowstone should do me well. I'm just going to take 38 glowstone, and I'm just going to pop it right into this collector. And I'm just going to let it go. Just going to let it go. It's going to become alchemical coal. And I'm just going to let that upgrade up. Okay. So let me also grab some actual fuel here. Let me grab some of this. This coal. Because I think my coal power plant out there is probably running a bit low right now. I don't actually like to use coal. I prefer to use peat, really, but... Are you still running over there? No, you should stop running in a couple seconds. Is any of this ready to harvest yet? Not quite. Okay, so we'll do some more stuff while I'm waiting for that to be ready to harvest up, because I want to actually, and I should probably just get that set up now, to come to think of it. It's not a bad idea. Open this up, and we're going to make ourselves what are called peat-fired engines. And let's check out how those are crafted. Peat-fired engine, just some copper and copper gears. I can deal with that. That's not too bad to deal with. Okay. So let's go over here. Let's throw our Klein star over here. Let's pull out a piston. And let's go over to our biological chest. Or is it in fancy blocks? Because it's wooden. Where in the name of Christ did all my wood go? Probably right there. Yep. Nope, not what I wanted to do. Come on, Rob. Okay. Just having one of those days, guys. Alright, so I need 2 gears. And those need to be upgraded to cobblestone. Any metallic gear, you have to upgrade to cobblestone first. To a stone gear. And then you can upgrade it to the actual gear you want to have. So we have these 2 copper gears. I made too few. That was intelligent of me. And I also need another piston. Yep. Oh god, I forgot I needed 2 of these things. Pull that piston right out of there. Okay, but it's not a big deal. So I'm just going to grab my wooden gears like this. And upgrade them again. Into stone gears. And those stone gears become copper gears. And now we're all set. There we go. So that goes like that. Oh, son of a gun. Click. Pistons go in the middle. Glass like this. And we get ourselves some peat-fired engines. Hip hip hooray. Okay, so I'm just going to run back out here. And I'm running, and I'm running, and I'm running. And I can't tell if any of this is ready for harvesting quite yet. I don't think it is. So then I'm just going to dig this area out right like this. I'm going to put my 2 peat-fired engines down. Then I'm going to get my turbary. Drop that on top of that peat-fired engine just like that. I'm going to break that out, get my wrench, wrench this into position here. And I can break this now. And the lever to boot. Now, can I go 1 level down beneath these things? I can, okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get 2 redstone torches. By the way, peat has to be one of the best resources forestry adds, and it's really early game. Actually, one of these, probably my next Let's Plays, I'm going to completely dispense with that windmill system, and or using coal for my generator, and I'll just use peat. It's really easy. You don't have to put it in the farm. Peat, bog earth will mature into peat. What was I coming over here for again? Redstone torches. Bog earth will mature into peat if it's just adjacent to water, and it can be diagonally adjacent too. So it really is one of the best, in my mind, one of the best fuels. It burns in a generator. I'm fairly certain it still burns in a generator. And it's worth, 1 piece of peat is worth about 10,000 EU. That's right, that's what they found out on the Feed the Beast maps. Because you need about a stack of peat burning in a generator to create, in the old challenge, to Feed the Beast for the EU requirements. So I'm just going to run back over here. Now, if you notice, Buildcraft engines, they require a redstone signal to be turned on. I'm going to drop that right here and right here. And so they both have power, but that doesn't really matter to them yet because they don't have anything else going on. So I'm just going to connect these 2 supplier logistics pipes right like this. And then I'm going to connect it using his transport pipe right to here. But that's not going to work. And everyone who's watching this knows, logistics pipes will know that that is not going to work. That will most definitely not work. Any intersection in a logistics network, you have to have a logistics pipe. Otherwise, your items will bounce around like crazy, and nothing will know where to go. Let's go back to our tech chest, and I think I have 1 more basic logistics pipe. So I'm going to have to craft a few more of those, but I'll probably do that off camera. I'll run back over here. in between my buildings here. And that should be connected properly now. Now, I don't have any peat yet. Do I? That's peat. So now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to whack this thing. I'm going to keep stocked. Shit. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. I hate creepers. Alright, gang. You know what? I'll be right back after I find where all my stuff went. Yep. I'll be back. Bye, guys. Alright, gang. I just got everything hooked back up. Thank God. Okay. And I manually harvested some peat, so I'm just going to throw these in these engines. Like that. I can sneak around one of these directions. The bounding boxes, there we go. And I'm just going to put in like that. In theory, this machine should start running. There we go. There goes the peat. A lot of peat. A lot of peat. Alright, good. Now this machine should automatically be replacing this. I hope. But we'll see. Sometimes it takes some time with these machines. Okie dokie. So I'm going to run back over here. I think I came unplugged again. There we go. And I'm going to come back over here. And I know what's happening right now is that the peat is winding up in the miscellaneous chest. So I'm going to give it a place to go to. I'm going to send it into the fuel chest. And I'm actually going to give this thing a whack back here. Tell the provider just to leave one item per stack in there. Okay. I should have done that back here too. I don't know if I did or didn't. Let me check. Provider. Leave one item per stack. That. Yeah, okay, so it did. It screwed it up like I was afraid it would. Okay. And, yeah, I'm going to run out of sand. What I'm probably going to do is I'm just going to macerate up some cobblestone for that. So, alright, well, we got our peat farm set up after some creeper interference, shall we say. And now that should be running along. Yep. And it'll be faster and faster as those two peat engines heat up, by the way. So it'll work better and better. So, alright, I'm actually going to be right back. What I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out the next step of my build, and there are a couple different farms, and I can't figure out which one I want to build. So, yeah, alright, I'll be right back. Hey everyone, it's Kassarian again. I'm back. Alright, so I did some building. You're going, okay, what's this tower thing that's up here? Well, downstairs is actually the peat farm. If you see in through here. See? Peat farm. Peat farm. Yep, peat farm. Okay, so, why am I building it? Well, I'm building what I call a farm stack. And a farm stack is, well, it's a stack of farms. Yep, forestry farms. Stacked. Don't you love it? So, forestry farms stacked up on top of each other. I put this little window in here so I can kind of see into the forestry farm. You know, see, forestry farm's running, okay. And what am I building next? Well, I'm actually gonna build. Now, first I'm gonna clear out my inventory a little bit, actually. And okay, and now I'm actually going to build a farm, just a good old-fashioned farm, and that's a sturdy machine and 4 bronze and some glass. So let me get some glass out. By the way, if any of you are wondering how I've been getting my glass, that's kind of a funny thing. I've actually been getting my glass by macerating cobble into sand. So I might end up actually building that cobblestone generator, the more I think about it. Let me just roll up that window there. I may end up actually building a cobblestone generator. Just, you know, I'm torn between building a Buildcraft quarry or a cobblestone gen. I think I'll build a cobblestone gen, actually. 8, 4, 12. I'm going to need more. And like that. Okay, so I'm going to need 2 advanced machines. Oh. Not advanced machines, excuse me. Yep, 2 sturdy machines. And one of them will go in like that. We'll get its bronze like this. And that gives me my farm. And then I'm going to get myself some iron. Because you don't think forestry would give us a resource producing machine without a way to harvest it, do you? No. So we'll put that in. And that in. And that gets us the combine. No, not that combine, guys. A farm combine. Alright? So let me just get some pieces of dirt. Just like this. And let's run upstairs. And make sure I have my wrench on me before I go charging off somewhere. Yes, I do. Okay. Alright, so let's go back upstairs. Let's sleep through the night, because I don't want to get blown up again. That was a little embarrassing, guys. I have to admit that. You know, guys, I think after I wrap up this farm, I may cut the episode here. You know, just because... Now, I don't especially need wheat. I have enough of it just for my manual farms. But I was thinking that I don't have a way to get dirt, really, and there is actually a way to produce dirt. Believe it or not, there is a way to produce dirt. Okay, so I'm just going to drop this thing right on top of this peat-fired engine. I'm going to give that peat-fired engine a good whack of the mallet. And I forgot to get some peat. That would be helpful. Let me just chuck some 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me chuck a couple stacks of dirt in there. Okay. And now the nice thing about this farm is that once it's running, all the farm needs to do is just place new seeds down. It doesn't do anything else. Just places new seeds. So let me open up this door. Let me run over here to fuels. Oh god, I have a lot of peat already. I forget how much peat the peat farm actually produces. And let me get some from biological. Let me get a seed. Do you need anything else? I don't think so. Make sure I have a supplier pipe, some basics, and some stone. Yeah, I should be all set. I'll tell you, pipes make this logistics pipes make this a whole lot easier. Oh yeah, you guys may notice I downgraded my view distance a little bit. I've been having some lag problems. I don't know whether it's just my laptop's 3 years old. It's a 3-year-old XPS, so I don't know. And it runs fine as long as I'm not recording. I don't know. Maybe a Fraps issue or something. Okay, so I'm just going to drop that up there. Give it a good old whack with the wrench. Let's keep... 32 seeds in stock. Sounds good, huh? Alright. Let's give this guy a whack. Let's tell him to keep 6 peat in stock. Now let's place this guy down. Just like that. We'll give a whack to our peat-fired engine to get it facing the right way. And then we'll tell this thing to keep 6 peats in stock. And then I'm going to hook a basic logistics pipe up to that. I don't even need a basic logistics. I can just do that. And yep, you can see it's already putting down the dirt. Fantastic. And it's tilling it for me. Yay, I love forestry so much. Now, if you notice, you guys, I'm just using peat engines that are just directly powering these machines. Honestly, that usually works out for me. I don't really need to go crazy. And eventually I'm going to add another level on top of this one, actually. Except that level is going to be a little wider. So I will need to do some lighting in here. And you guys are probably wondering, how the heck are you doing your lighting, man? You don't have enough space to put any torches down. Well, no, but I have my ways. You'll see. You will see. Alright. So let me charge off down here. Run down this a ways, then this a ways, and then get back up here. I should just put a block there. Just a piece of dirt. And we'll go back down here. Okay, and that's the next farm I had in the plan. I think next time we'll get some auto crafting. And I'll give you guys a hint. I'm probably going to build that cobble gen. And I'm probably going to build a pretty decent sized one. And I should macerate up some more cobble here. Because I have an idea, and I want to try and be with this build as self-sufficient as I can be. Getting ready for kind of a mega project that I have in mind using Mystcraft. And I want to try and demo just being as self-sufficient as I can possibly be. And let's see how it's going in here, guys. How's it going in here? Not too shabby. Bog earth should be well stocked. Producing peat at a record pace. And I did check, by the way, and it looks like it's about 1 peat bog will supply about 10 engines worth. And I already have 2 engines, so I can put in another 6 peat engines. 6 of them. So, it's going to be a while until I need to build another peat farm. It's going to be a pretty long while. Alright, so, yeah, that's pretty good. Let me just look around, see if there's anything else I can do quickly. I'm not seeing much, though. It's looking like it was pretty tight on time today. Didn't take as long as I thought it would to get that thing running. Well, actually, it took a little bit of time. I just did most of it off camera. And I won't be needing... You know, I might want to build a reed farm at some point, but... So far, this has been fine for me. I haven't needed paper much, because I haven't really started working with, what's that thing called? With Thaumcraft yet. But I will get there eventually, and when I do, I really want to make sure I have things going properly. So let me check. Dump that in there. I have more reeds than God. Okay. And I have a lot of seeds, too. That's good. Okay. So, alright, guys. I guess that's it. Let me just pop back up there, and we'll see if that farm is close to completion yet. You know, I know I'm wasting some peat by leaving it running, but so far, I don't see a problem with that. Oh, wow. Okay. And as these things power up, it's planting more and more seeds. So that should be good. This will all become hydrated. And I should just put a piece of cobble right about there. And there. And there. And there. Because the last thing I want are for any enterprising mobs to start spawning up here. That wouldn't be too good. I don't want to trample my farmland there whenever I walk up here. let's just put some torches on the corners for some aesthetics. Because this tower will actually be pretty tall by the time I'm done. Alright. There we go. Alright, guys. This has been Kassarian, recording what I believe is episode 12 at this point. Alright, guys. I'll see you around.